Sudip Bandyopadhyay too joins in on the show right now. Sudip, it's kind of magical, right? The way Trent delivers quarter after quarter, and the way the stock, even though it's just so stretched in terms of valuations, continues to hit sixers. Now, as I see it, it's up 18%.
Absolutely right, Aisha. I think they have been doing a lot of things right. The Zudio diversification, which they carried out, I think has paid handsome dividends. So to be present in all segments, not only in the upper or upper middle class segment, but to go down and take the fast fashion to the lowest level, I think is a commendable job they are doing, and I think that is getting reflected in the numbers which are beating all estimates quarter on quarter. But having said that, I think the valuation at which level it is, I think is really little scary, honestly. FY25 90 times. I think I will be very very scared to touch it. It's a great company; they're doing a great job, but I don't know at this valuation whether one should buy or not. Honestly, I can't comment, and I can't with my conscience clear, can't recommend anybody to buy this.
We have Sudip with us. Sudip, there's a PSU pack, oil and gas, which is relatively undervalued compared to other. Surely it has gone higher than its own averages now, but then people say that though so much of capex is happening in energy. Engineers India, would you bet on that one? Because that particular company is an advisor on most of the PSU capex.
No, absolutely. I think some of these PSU companies are really doing well, particularly the companies which are on the advisory side or on the construction side. They are getting loads of orders, and obviously these orders will get executed over a period of time, and they will earn their revenue. We have to be just a little careful that receiving order doesn't translate into revenue in the immediate future. It may take some time before the revenue flows in. So that's one point. The other point, as far as specifically for Engineers India is concerned, yes, absolutely, this company is in a very good position with all this activity going on in the public sector undertakings, construction, infrastructure, railway related infrastructure, and a whole lot of other things, including in the area of defense. So Engineers India has a role to play in many of these projects, and they are getting consultancy and implementation advisory in a lot of these contracts. And obviously the company is on a good run wicket. So yes, it can be looked at, and of course the valuation has moved up quite a bit. But a company like Engineers India, if somebody is in for long term, I think one can look at even at current level in spite of the rally.
Sudip, Yes Bank. I wanted to discuss Yes Bank with you. The stock has shot up 18% today, over and above yesterday. Okay, almost 20% now. Over and above yesterday's 10%. The only recent trigger appears to be commentary from HDFC Group that they are keen to buy more of Yes Bank in their funds. Do you see value in Yes Bank? You've been in financial services so long. Is the book all cleaned up ever since SBI took over?
Well, Ajay, definitely the book has been cleaned up quite a lot. Very difficult to say whether it's been fully cleaned up or not, but from the published information, it looks that a massive cleaning effort which was undertaken has yielded results. The performance has been improving, and amongst the smaller private sector banks, this is one definitely which seems attractive. On a couple of factors I would like to point out. One is this news of HDFC Bank getting RBI approval to buy more stake in Yes Bank and holding the stake. That was definitely a positive news. The other factor which distinguishes Yes Bank from many other smaller private bank is the technology. I think historically Yes Bank has been very very adept and advanced in terms of use of technology, providing technology related services to customers and merchants, and that continues in spite of the debacle on the asset quality and the management changes, etc. The expertise and the advanced status as far as technology has been maintained, and I think that is one thing which will take Yes Bank forward in a much better fashion. So the management by the SBI appointed person has been pretty good, and beyond that, the technology and other good parts of Yes Bank has been nurtured.
But back to the markets, because there's a lot of action there as well, especially in terms of individual names. Paytm is one stock which is logged at 10% circuit as well. Sudip, your view on Paytm now, do you think the worst is now priced in, and now it's time to probably look at adding and averaging out your portfolio?
Not really. I think this is an extremely risky strategy. You're trying to catch a falling knife, as we say in market parlance, and it's always avoidable. As far as the specific Paytm is concerned, the RBI direction has pretty much stopped the business of the bank, payments bank. There is a whole lot of uncertainty. There are some meetings happening, but how far, if at all remedial actions are approved by the regulator is a big question mark. As things stand today, the customer confidence, partner confidence, obviously for obvious reasons have eroded completely. There is a clamor amongst customers and partners to move out naturally, because by 29th February they have to stop their services. So I think it's a completely chaotic situation as far as Paytm is concerned. What value it will retain after 29th February, what kind of service it will be able to provide effectively, I think one needs to see. So it's very premature to get excited by some meetings happening in and around with regulators or otherwise. We have to wait and watch what concrete steps get taken and how they can bring back the customers and the partners.
Right.